We had a fantastic day yesterday. Competition went off without a hitch. It was great.
Oh, it was absolutely fantastic.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thrilling.
Morning, Jack. You awake yet?
Yeah, I'm alright. I've just had my cappuccino, so I'm on it. It's great.
So what's going down in your competition then,
My
Jack?
favourite guy.
You're covering the rookie mainly.
What's-
a single A, I beg your pardon.
What's going down in my competition? There's a lot of discrepancy. There's quite a big difference. There's a big gap difference, which a lot of people were discussing yesterday. It's very interesting. The Irish are doing fantastic. They're really, really pleased with how they're getting along. Maybe we'll get a chat to them later on. That'll be really, really good. Yeah, so yeah, really, really nice competition. Chatting to a few people last night. I don't know, Ray, were you chatting? Did you get out there last night?
But that point discrepancy you're talking about, what is it? Is it a Polish team?
No, it's the Finnish team.
That's
yeah,
it.
quite far
Do they
ahead.
score like a 47 or something on one round?
Yeah, round 4 they scored a 47, and the next nearest team was a 23. I think. There was a point where round 5 had been scored for all the other teams, but not this particular team. But they were still ahead.
Excellent.
but there you go. So, and what's going down in the ladies' four-way then?
Ladies is interesting actually. So we had Volition, another British team. We have obviously LFTA. We have the Canadians in it. The Fusion, which we're still trying to get their name right. And Valkyria, is that right? Valkyria,
Yeah.
the Danish team.
Danish girls.
And Les Stunt's the Belgian team. And Volition had a slow start, but they've been ramping it up towards the last few rounds. And I think having Sparky and Nutty in the centre, two competitors that competed against each other for some time, in the centre has really helped them for the last 2 rounds that we had in the ladies. So they're coming back at Fusion, who are currently leading. I think 190 points.
3 points behind.
3
So
points. And NFTO,
come on, Volition. We reckon you can do
NFTO
it.
push it today. And
Yes.
give them a bit of competition as well. So that'd be good.
Nice.
What's going on with the ladies?
Adam, what's going down in the free fly?
It's all going down actually. Very close at the top. Top 2 teams, Firefly, Singapore girls, and Dynamos. I think they were 4 seconds out. Is that correct?
Yes.
About 4 seconds out. So yeah, we saw the artistics round yesterday. A couple of teams took it really seriously, and then some other teams didn't take it so seriously. So,
Which
but it's
teams
really
took
fun
it
to watch.
seriously?
The Firefly girls and the Russian guys. Yeah.
So,
How's
am I
Dynamos?
am I right that Dynamos is a new liner
Yes. Yeah.
So-
it is, yeah.
without much training? So if they're
Yeah.
so
I think
close
they-
behind Firefly, they're doing really well.
they are. Yeah, I think they've done about 5 hours. I mean, they've flown together for years, for quite a few years now. Lineup, so they're doing really, really well. So yeah, I'm going to be very interested
Been
to see
watching
what
Dan
happens.
and Jamie train last week actually.
Yeah.
And they've
Just say a quick hello to Kate.
Yeah.
Morning, Kate.
They
How
are
you
fast,
doing?
yeah.
They're a big sponsor.
You'll be watching those in a moment, I believe.
Yes.
Awesome.
Lorraine, how did you enjoy watching the
Oh,
artistics?
it was lovely, and actually something I found out after, like we actually could not hear the music during the artistic round yesterday night when we were commenting, but I had a look at the Firefly video on Facebook of
With the
their round,
music,
and they
yeah.
put the music on, and so do you know what music they put on?
It was 007, wasn't it? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what we were trying to work out what that was, weren't we?
So well, I said, all right.
Yeah,
Cool.
we
Nice.
were seeing them
So they got
doing
the
like,
smoking
we
gun.
Yeah,
didn't know why, but
yeah.
it still looked really good, and so when listening to the music it was awesome, so
So maybe we'll have to try and broadcast the footage with the music later on today.
Yeah, that'd be
hopefully.
awesome. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be really cool. So, yeah.
Good. What's going down in the AAA?
AAA. Who cares about AAA?
Yeah.
Well, apparently when you go on there, the viewing figures always go up. So I figured it was something to do with the AAA.
It's his accent.
Okay, AAA. No, it's her accent.
Yeah. He was
I
just
love
commenting,
it.
he loves your accent,
Yeah.
Lauren. Maybe you guys can chat later.
After
On your own in a room.
AAA class, open class competition. So I'm not going to talk about Hayabusa for once. You know, Hayabusa, who cares about Hayabusa? And I'm not going to talk about 4-way women either, because that's your territory. But I'm going to talk about 6 French ladies. It was a French day yesterday, and it was not only the 6 French ladies that I will talk about in a moment. It was also the French national team in the open class is coming back with a world-class top 4-way team. So both of those French national team did fantastic yesterday, and in fact the open class team has one of those 6 ladies in it, Laurence Hervé.
Yeah.
She's in the open class team, and she has her 3 world champion teammates here in the open class competition, which is Perrine Sanchez, Christine Malny and Sophia Picou. Sophia Picou and Christine Malny in the French female lineup, and they're competing in the open class, so I'm not talking about the 4 women category. And they are in 2nd place at the moment behind Hayabusa. And on top of all of that, I cannot recall that any team except Airspeed has tied one of the Hayabusa scores in the last 2, 3, 4 years. And yesterday the French fly-in girls, they tied Hayabusa score in round 5. That is just sensational, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, no, not on top of that. So that's all good enough for the, heads up for the French ladies. One more thing, their other French world champion teammate of 2014, reigning world champion Perrine Sanchez, she's here too. She's a mother now, she had a baby, and she is back with Wemby. So those 4 ladies are actually the reigning 4-wheel world champions, and they're performing, incredibly well. So that's for open class.
Very interesting. And so I believe Clementine, who was on the French flying girls that equaled Hayabusa, and she's the girlfriend of Dennis.
There's a relationship.
A bit of
old
rivalry
chestnut.
going on there. Yeah.
There are more family relationships actually between the French and the Belgians, but we go into that later. It's
Nice.
interesting, yeah, and lovely to see those two.
I was watching it, I think I was
lovely couple.
downstairs watching it yesterday as it was being scored live. Well, the judging was being round us, and everybody was saying, well, they're watching the French girls because they come up first, watching them turn the ones, and it's a very distinctly different style to how Hayabusa turn the ones as well.
So do they do the bent cats?
Yeah, they
in
do. They
Hayabusa?
started cheated at the back,
Yeah.
and they finished cheated as well. So it's kind of like spinning a side body type of piece through it. And whereas Hayabusa, the technique is to start straight and finish cheated. And it was interesting to watch people sitting and thinking, oh, Hayabusa is going to score a 39 or a 40 on this round. And I was watching it going, you know what? Their block ones are probably a little bit faster for the French girls than they are for Hayabusa. I was like, yes, come on, girls, you can do this. It's brilliant.
Nice
It's good to
one.
see.
Well, guys, I believe we've got, in a moment, we're going to have to wrap this up, and we're going to start to
dynamic.
enjoy
Yeah.
the dynamic.
Oh yeah.
So remember, viewers at home, if you want to watch, you can hashtag Bodyflight at Twitter or Facebook